So now after doing the programming, I did it with this key, and this is 315. So although the vehicle starts when I use this key, when I push the key to it, it will start. When I step on the brake, it will start. So now what I'll do is, it's not responding because of the frequency, but for the ID is correct because it is ID 46, but because of this frequency, the remote side is not working. Let me turn off the key and do the remote side is not working. So what I'm going to do is, the smart unit was replaced, the smart key unit was replaced. So I don't know if that smart unit they brought is for 315, because I'm using 433 key and it is not working. So what I'm going to do is, I have this 4-button key. I'm going to generate it into 315. Then I'll also generate this one into 4. Already this one is already in 433 and it is 433 frequency, and the remote side is not working, but the chip in it is working. So what I'll do now is, I'll generate this key into 315. Let me select the vehicle. Normally auto will automatic scan the VIN for you, but let me select this vehicle and go to Hyundai and select. So it is a replaced part, and it is a used part, so at least I need to know. So what I'll do is, with this key we have, so this is the key, the original key for the vehicle. So this is the original key for the vehicle, and it is 433, but when I use the 433 for it, it is not working. The frequency is not working. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to generate the 315 for my key. So I'll be having two keys. One will be 433, then one will be 315. Then I'll program the two frequency and see which one will work for me. So the one that will work for me, then if I'm ordering the key, I'll order 315 rather, a 315 key, because of the smart track. So even if I unlock his key, I can still use it because the key is 433 and the system that they brought is 315. So I have to speak to the customer about it and tell him there is the issue at hand. But for now, the problem is fixed and everything is working perfectly, and the car has been boxed back. So what I'll just do is, finally generate this key, do the test. If it works, then I'll go in for the one that is 315 rather than going in for the 433, which is not working. This is one thing I like about the KM100. It helps me to generate varieties of keys. So when I'm having a smart key issues, it helps me a lot, because with this one it will help me to identify the correct key to buy and what to do or what not to do. Because if I go and buy the 433 because the car is 433, it might not work. So let me go back and go to Imo scan. Let me turn on the key. So anytime you are turning on the key, you have to push this to it, but when you push it to it, it reads the ID. It reads the ID from the from the chip, but not when the key is in the car. So this 433 frequency, let me test it first. So you can see 415, then this one is 433. So I'll go back and exit and Imo, then auto scan. And it's not something that you are going to know, because it is not written on the, I didn't check if it is written on the smart key unit. So with this one, I'll do the programming and call it a fix, if only it fixes it. So I'm having two frequency by the same ID. so it should work. So you can see this is the 315, which is the 4-button key, and this is the 433, which is the 3-button key. So now what I have to do is I have to read the password. So I wait for it to scan the whole system. Okay, so add key. One thing is, sorry, I should have read the pin first, or even during the add key process too, I can read the pin. One thing I like about this tool is, one thing about Hyundai is whenever you are programming key, if there is a spare key in the customer's house and you do add key, that spare key will not be in the system again. That spare key will not be in the system again. Okay, let me enter the password. I think I know the password. 812, yeah. Whenever you are adding a key to the system, the moment you add a key to the system, it erases all the keys. Even if it is add key or all key loss, it erases all the keys. So let me push it to it, and the moment it works, it will tell me yes, successful. Then yes, another key, then press OK and push it with it. The moment it picks the key signal, it will read successful. So now 2 keys are programmed, and now all my 2 keys are having different frequency. So now I'm done with it, and you can see now the ignition is turning on. So now I have to test the key remote also and see which one is working. So what I'll do is exit and go to key frequency. So now the ignition is off. Now I want to test the frequency and see. So you can see it is working. The 433 is working. The 433 is working, and the 433 is not working, and the 315 is rather working. So if I'm buying any key, I should buy a key with the 315 rather. So that means the 433 key is programmed, but it will not work. So I have to speak to the customer and get him the correct key for the vehicle. Then from there, I'll add it to it. Then I'll delete these 2 keys. So when I add 1 key to the system, it will delete these 2 keys from it. So I have no issue with it. But this key can start the vehicle because of the transponder in it. So that one, you just push it with it and it will read it. So it sees it as a dead battery because it sees it as the battery in the remote is dead. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. So now I can even turn it on without putting the key close to the push to start button because of the correct frequency that I'm having, which is this key, which locks and unlocks. And you can see sometimes when the key is in the car also search for it. So once in a while it sends signal to identify that the key is in the car, and you can see both of the keys are being searched for. You can see the light turns on. So the car sends a request and see if there is a key in the car. So thank you for watching. So I'll speak with the customer and tell him his remote is gone, so he has to buy a new remote. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more videos.